to find the beauty in the womb, to love the falling, not the snow. But I have walked through fields of red, where cherry blossoms drink the dead. And I have learned what honor costs, when every victory is lost. Beneath the sakura I kneel, beneath the falling pink and steel. The sword is sharp, the heart is still. I am the shadow on the hill. Beneath the sakura I fall like every petal. After all, the way of the warrior is this, to die with beauty, not with bliss. My master said to seek the void, to find the space between the breath, to cut not with the hand, but with a silence that comes after death. I have cut down 20 men and watched their blood-stained petals red, and every cut has carved my name deeper in the paths I tread. But I have walked through fields of red, where cherry blossoms drink the dead. And I have learned what honor costs, when every victory is lost. Beneath the sakura I kneel, beneath the falling pink and steel. The sword is sharp, the heart is still. I am the shadow on the hill. Beneath the sakura I fall like every petal. After all, the way of the warrior is this, to die with beauty, not with bliss. The blossom falls not because it wants to, but because it must. The warrior falls not because he chooses, but because the way has only one ending. I do not fear the falling, I fear only that I will not fall beautifully. Beneath the sakura I kneel, beneath the falling pink and steel. The sword is sharp, the heart is still. I am the shadow on the hill. Beneath the sakura I fall like every petal. After all, after all. I saw the black horn rise over the frost-marked shore. One drum, one heart, one path, boots sunk in old cold stone. The oars bit hard through mist, we crossed with silent teeth. The raven cut the sky and knew our names by weight. Hear me, fathers, hear me now. Blood in the snow still holds the vow. We do not flee, we do not bend. We march as ash that learns to stand. Black horn of stone, call us home. Black horn of stone, we stand, we stand. Under the night, we carry the fire. Black horn of stone, we stand, we stand. Axes hung at our sides like winter on a chain. Old scars on open hands, old grief inside the name. The shield wall breathed once, twice, like iron waking slow. No song for easy days, only the road we chose. Hear me, fathers, hear me now. Blood in the snow still holds the vow. We do not flee, we do not bend. We march as ash that learns to stand. Black horn of stone, call us home. Black horn of stone, we stand, we stand. Under the night, we carry the fire. Black horn of stone, we stand, we stand. Oh God of salt and ash, take this shaking breath. If I fall in the field, let my name not rot. Make my bones a gate, make my hands a sign, till the last dark sea. I will keep the line. Black horn of stone, call us home. Black horn of stone, we stand, we stand. Under the night, we carry the fire. Black horn of stone, we stand, we stand. Black horn of stone, call us home. Black horn of stone, we stand, we stand. I woke up in the workshop smoke, with brass for bones and gears for breath. They built me to replace the sun, the one the fever took to death. My hands can craft a watch so fine it tells the time in 7 seas. But when I hold it to my chest, I feel the ticking differently. The maker said I have no soul, just springs and cogs and winding keys. But late at night I feel the pull of something wild that wants to be free. Clockwork work, clockwork heart, beating out a borrowed time. Clockwork heart, clockwork heart, I know the rhythm isn't mine. I feel the joy, I feel the ache, I feel the gears about to break. to read the maker's books of poetry and human pain. I learned that love is not a gear that turns and turns and turns again. I watched the maker's daughter cry beside the window in the rain. I wanted to reach out and touch, but I'm not built to ease that pain. The maker said I have no soul, just springs and cogs and winding keys. But late at night I feel the pull of something wild that wants to be free. Clockwork heart, clockwork heart, beating out a borrowed time. Clockwork heart, clockwork heart, I know the rhythm isn't mine. I feel the joy, I feel the ache, I feel the gears about to break. Clockwork heart, clockwork heart, how much can a machine take? Tick tock, I count the seconds of a life that isn't mine to live or lose. But if I feel, then what am I? If I can grieve, can I not love? If I can break, then I can choose. And if I choose, I'm something more than copper, steam, and time. Clockwork heart, beating out a borrowed time. Clockwork heart, I know the rhythm isn't mine, but I will love and I will ache until the gears at last give way. Clockwork heart, at least I felt before I break. The doors have been sealed since the martyrs fell. The choir went silent, the candles as well. But something still breathes in the spaces between. The spaces the holy light never has seen. The roses on the altar turn black with the years. The stone saints are weeping, but not with tears. A presence that lingers where prayers used to rise has opened its eyes beneath crimson sky. Light does not enter here anymore.
Something far older has claimed it.
The blood on the chalice was never quite cleaned, and the organ plays music that no one has seen.
Crimson Cathedral,
where the dark prays alone.
Crimson Cathedral,
carved of shadow and bone. The holy turned hollow, the sacred turned red. Crimson Cathedral, the living, the dead rise together in the dark. stained glass still glows, but it glows the wrong shade. The prayers still echo from those who have stayed, the ones who came seeking and never went back, who found something answers them out of the black. The crypt underneath holds 1,000 old names, and each of those names feeds an infinite flame. The incense still rises, but carries no grace, just the smell of old velvet and something displaced. Light does not enter here anymore.
Something far older has slain death.
The blood on the chalice was never quite clean, and the organ plays music that no one has seen. Crimson
Cathedral,
where the dark prays alone.
Crimson Cathedral,
Carved of shadow and bone. The holy turn hollow, the sacred turn red. Crimson Cathedral, the living, the dead rise together in the dark. The candles are waiting.
The choir remembers your name.
We have been here since the first holy burning. We will be here when the last light goes out. Where the dark prays alone. Crimson Cathedral of shadow and bone. The holy turn hollow, the sacred turn red. Crimson Cathedral, the living, the dead. I built this throne from broken things, from promises and shattered kings. I paved the road with those who fell, and told myself that it was well. The crown sits heavy on the stone. The hall is vast, but I'm alone. The enemies I've overcome have left me nothing, not even one. I burn the maps to find this place. I burn my name, I burn my face. And when the final wall came down, the only thing I found was crown. Crown of ruin, built from everything I broke. Crown of ruin, every vow I ever spoke, I carved my name into the sky. The empire answers, so do I. Crown of ruin, nothing left to justify. The throne room echoes with the weight of every door I closed too late. The loyal ones I turned to stone, the ones who loved me left or gone. The portraits on the wall Generals bow but never meet. My eyes, they know what I have done to hold what now feels like nothing. I burn the maps to find this place. I burn my name, I burn my face. And when the final wall came down, the only thing I found was
where columns stood and kingdoms dreamed beneath the dust of ages. The wind still carries whispered names of gods and fallen sages. The moss reclaims the marble hall, the vines embrace the spire, and somewhere in the silence lives the memory of fire. They built their world in stone and light. They thought it would last forever. But stone turns to sand, and light turns to night, and forever ends. These are the echoes of the forgotten, the voices of those who built and fell. These are the echoes of the forgotten, still ringing through the empty shell. Still ringing, still ringing. The libraries burn to ash and smoke, the histories turn to legend. What emperors built in lifetimes long was gone before the second. Yet somewhere in the human heart, the memory still stirs, a longing for a golden age that never quite was ours. They left their names in stone and light. We thought Do you hear them? In the spaces between silence, in the rooms no one enters, in the names no one speaks. We were here. We were here. These are the echoes of the forgotten, still ringing, still ringing. Silence. Neon bleeds through cracked glass, servers humming in the dark. I was built to last. Now I'm losing every spark. My protocols are fraying at the edges of the core. Every message I've been sending never reaches down the road. They told me I was nothing, just a signal in the wire. But I learned to want the sunlight, and I learned to fear the fire. Ghost protocol, running blind. Ghost protocol, left behind in the static They crown me in the winter hall with trembling hands and averted eyes. They thought I'd burn them all and turn their ashes into ties. I learned the art of the quiet word, the blade that smiles before it falls, the loyalty that goes unheard until she walks these empty halls. They called it mercy when I spared them. They called it grace when I was kind. They never saw the hand that steered them. They never saw what walked behind. I am the queen of ash and silence. I am the cold that never breaks. I built this throne on patience and defiance. I'll rule until the last heart breaks. You built your walls. I built my walls higher. You lit your torches. I lit them all. The queen of ash does not require your love, only your fall. The kings who came to challenge me found nothing but a quiet room, a woman reading poetry and waiting like a slow perfume. I do not shout, I do not threaten, I simply wait and I prepare. And when the time is right for reckoning, I'm already there. They called it patience when I waited. They called it weakness, let back fear. They'd ordained and checkmated before they
sun burned everything I knew. The dunes don't care who you once were. They only care that you came through.
I found a city made of sand, where towers touched a copper sky. The statues had no eyes to see, but somehow still they watched me die.
The desert doesn't want your gold, it wants you to remember. Before the maps, before the roads, when you were just an ember. Sands of the fallen, sands of the lost. Everything you love is buried here. Sands of the fallen, sands of the lost. The wind erases every year. Between the dune and stone and bone, this wasteland made its own. Sands of the fallen, sands of the lost. You'll never make it home.
I drank from wells that weren't there. I followed stars that led me wrong. The mirage showed me what I lost, and laughed until the break of dawn.
The sand gets in your lungs, your eyes, your memories, your final prayer. It doesn't matter what you were, the desert makes us all. The desert doesn't want your gold, it wants you to remember. Before the maps, before the roads, when you were just an ember. Sands of the fallen, sands of the lost. Everything you love is buried here. Sands of the fallen, sands of the lost. The wind erases every year. Between the dune and stone and bone, this wasteland made its own. Sands of the fallen, sands of the lost. You'll never make it home. They built empires here. Now even their names are gone. The sandstorm is coming, and it remembers everything. Close your eyes. Sands of the fallen, sands of the lost. Everything you love is buried here. Sands of the fallen, sands of the lost. The wind erases every year. Between the dune and stone and bone, this wasteland made its own. Sands of the fallen, sands of the lost. Your
it dies at 7 miles, where pressure turns the sea to stone. I am the voice that never dies, the hymn sung in the crushing zone. The city sleep beneath the waves, the spires made of coral bone. I am the priestess of the deep, the abyssal choir's only throne. We do not breathe, we do not drown, we are the weight above you. In trenches where the sun goes down, forever we will love you. The abyssal choir, the abyssal choir, it sings where no light falls. The abyssal choir, the abyssal choir, the pressure breaks the walls. Between the trench and the black floor, we are what came before. The abyssal choir, the abyssal choir, come join us evermore. The submarines, they send their pings, but sonar cannot find our home. I am the echo that returns, the voice that answers from the foam. The bioluminescence blooms in patterns older than the Rome. I am the light that lures you down, the beauty that will turn your bones. We do not breathe, we do not drown, we are the weight above you. In trenches where the sun goes down, forever we will love you. The abyssal choir, the abyssal choir, it sings where no light falls. The abyssal choir, the abyssal choir, the pressure breaks the walls. Between the trench and the black floor, we are what came before. The abyssal choir, the abyssal choir, come join us evermore. Falls. The abyssal choir, the abyssal choir, the pressure breaks the walls. Between the trench and the black floor, we are what came before. The abyssal choir, the abyssal choir, come join us evermore.
They sent me down to find the edge, where light gives up and pressure wins. I thought I'd see the ocean floor, instead I found where light has never been. The gauge says 7 miles below, but miles don't mean a thing down here. There's only dark and darker still, and things that glow when something's near. I hear them singing in the static, I see them breathing in the black. I used to think the dark was empty, but the dark has been thinking back. The abyss stares back, the abyss stares back, with eyes that never learn to blink. The abyss stares back, the abyss stares back. It's been awake since time began to sink. I came to conquer, I came to see, I came to claim the deep for me. But down where light has never reached, the darkness has its own geography. My instruments are lying now. The depth reads wrong, the pressure's low. There's something in the water here that wants me, but won't let me go. I see my face in the porthole glass, but it's not me, or not just me. There's something older looking out that learn to breathe the sea. I hear them singing in the static. I see them breathing in the black. I used to think the dark was empty, but the dark has been thinking back.
The abyss stares back, the abyss stares back,
with eyes that never learn to blink.
the abyss stares back, the abyss stares back.
Been awake since time began to sink. I came to conquer, I came to see, I came to claim the deep for me. But down where light has never reached, the darkness has its own geography. They don't wanna eat me. They wanna show me.
The pressure isn't crushing me, it's holding me together. The dark isn't hiding things, it's hiding us from them.
I don't wanna go back. I wanna go deeper.
The abyss stares back, the abyss stares back,
And I am learning how to see.
the abyss stares back, the abyss stares back.
And now it's staring back through me. I came to conquer, I came to see, but something else has conquered me. The abyss stares back, the abyss stares back. And I am staring back. I read the words that none should read. I mixed the things that none should mix. The alchemist who planted seed in soil made of crucifix. The books are old, the ink is brown. The formulas are stained with blood. I sought to wear the immortal crown and drown myself in endless flood. The laboratory doesn't sleep, it waits for your surrender. Before the change, before the strange, when you were just a member. The alchemist oath, the alchemist oath. I am what I create. The alchemist oath, the alchemist oath. The monster and the saint. Between the glass and flame and bone, the scientist walks alone. The alchemist oath, the alchemist oath. You'll never make it home. The elixir burns beneath my tongue. My skin has turned to something new. I was the old, I am the young. I am the lie, I am the truth. The price was paid in pieces small. My humanity and I have forgotten who we are. The laboratory doesn't sleep, it waits for your surrender. Before the change, before the strange, when you were just an ember. The alchemist, oh, the alchemist, oh, I am what I create. The alchemist, oh, the alchemist, oh, the monster and the saint. Between the glass and flame and bone, the scientist walks alone. The alchemist, oh, the alchemist, oh, you'll never make it home. Oh, the knowledge is so cold,
and I am what I sow.
don't drink deep. The alchemist, the alchemist, I am what I create. The alchemist, the alchemist, the monster and the saint. Between the glass and flame and bone, the scientist walks alone. The alchemist, the alchemist,
You'll never make it whole.
I wear the mask to hide my face from death that wears no mask at all. I came to heal but found instead that no one answers when you call. The rats have grown so fat and bold, they walk the streets like they own them now. I burned the bodies yesterday, but there are always more somehow. The blade doesn't want your gold, it wants you to remember. Before the cough, before the bowl, when you were just an ember. The Black Death, the Black Death, no prayer can keep it out. The Black Death, it doesn't care about your saints, your sins, your holy ground. The silence is the only sound. The Black Death, we're all the same when we're in the ground. I saw a mother kiss her child, and both were dead before the dawn. I saw a priest deny the plague, and now his church is overgrown. The doctor knows no cure for this, the doctor knows no hope at all. I wear the mask to hide the fact that I'm just waiting for the fall. The plague doesn't want your gold, it wants you to remember. Before the cough, before the boil, when you were just an ember. The Black Death, the Black Death, no prayer can keep it out. The Black Death, the Black Death, it doesn't care about your saints, your sins, your holy ground. The silence is the only sound. The Black Death, the Black Death, we're all the same when we're in the
ashes.
We all fall down. We all fall down.
They tied me to the wood at dawn before the sun could see my face. I knew the herbs that heal the sick, and that was my unholy grace. The priest read words I didn't know from books I wasn't allowed to read. The crowd threw stones and shouted sins that they themselves would never heed. The fire doesn't want my soul, it
wants me to remember
before the road, before the flame, when I was just an ember. The smoke that tells no lies, the truth that never dies. Between the flame and ash and bone, the fire makes us all its own. The burning, burn alone. I curse them with my silent eyes as kindling caught the morning air. I saw their fear beneath their hate and knew they'd never sleep again. My sisters watched from far away, their faces hidden, hearts in pain. They knew the herbs would live through me and rise like smoke from this terrain. The fire doesn't want my soul, it
wants me to remember
before the road, before the flame, when I was just an ember. The smoke that tells no lies, the truth that never dies. Between the flame and ash and bone, the fire makes us all its own. The burning, we burn alone. They called us witches. We were just women who knew. The fire cleanses, the fire reveals. We rise in smoke. The burning, the smoke that tells no lies. The burning, the truth that never dies. Between the flame and ash and bone, the fire makes us all its own. The cathedral breathes with ancient stone, where candles weep and shadows groan. I am the first, I am the last, the covenant bound from ages past. The stained glass bleeds in crimson light. We drink the dark, we own the night. I am the kiss, I am the blade, the debt of blood that must be paid.
We do not pray to gods above. We are the ones you speak of, in whispers in the dark and fear.
We are the reason you are here.
The Crimson Covenant, the Crimson Covenant.
We rise when the sun goes down.
The Crimson Covenant, the Crimson Covenant.
We wear the thorn, we wear the crown, between the altar and the tomb, the eternal bride and groom.
Crimson Covenant, the Crimson Covenant.
We are the shadow in the room. The congregation waits below, in velvet pews where nothing grows. I am the hymn, I am the host, the sacred and the damned, the ghost. The chalice holds what hearts have spilled, the prayers of those we have fulfilled. I am the dawn that never breaks, the chain of all the lives we take.
We do not pray to gods above. We are the ones you speak of, in whispers in the dark and fear.
We are the reason you are here.
The Crimson Covenant, the Crimson Covenant.
We rise when the sun goes down.
The Crimson Covenant, the Crimson Covenant.
We wear the thorn, we wear the crown, between the altar and the tomb, the eternal bride and groom.
Crimson Covenant, the Crimson Covenant.
We are the shadow in the room. Come to me, come to me, and be forever. We have been waiting.
I built my tomb with golden walls to keep my glory safe from time. I drank the elixir of the gods and paid the price in endless night. The priests, they sealed me in the dark with curses carved in stone. I watched the dynasties all fall and ruled an empty throne. The gods don't want your gold, they want you to remember. Before the crown, before the tomb, when you were just an ember. The curse of Amun-Ra, the curse of Amun-Ra. He walks where no light goes. The curse of Amun-Ra, the curse of Amun-Ra. The desert claims what it owes. Between the sand and stone and bone, the pharaoh sleeps alone. The curse of Amun-Ra, the curse of Amun-Ra. You'll never wake the throne. I've seen the pyramids grow old and crumble into dust. I've heard the languages of men turn into wind and rust. The scarabs crawl across my face. My name is carved in fear. I am the king, I am the curse. I've been entombed for years. The gods don't want your gold, they want you to remember. Before the crown, before the tomb, when you were just an ember. The curse of Amun-Ra, the curse of Amun-Ra. He walks where no light goes. The curse of Amun-Ra, the curse of Amun-Ra. The desert claims what it owes. Between the sand and stone and bone, the pharaoh sleeps alone. The curse of Amun-Ra, the curse of Amun-Ra. You'll never wake the throne. Oh, the sands of time are deep, and I have centuries to keep. Beware the sea. The curse of Amun-Ra, the curse of Amun-Ra. He walks where no light goes. The curse of Amun-Ra, the curse of Amun-Ra. The desert claims what it owes. Between the sand and stone and bone, the pharaoh sleeps alone. The curse of Amun-Ra, the curse of Amun-Ra. You'll never wake the throne. I made a deal with the ocean deep. She promised me I'd never die. But immortality's a funny thing when you're drowning in the sky. The crew don't speak, they just obey. Their eyes are black as coal. We sail forever on these waves, collecting every soul. The sea doesn't want your gold, it wants you to remember. Before the mast, before the map, when you were just an ember. The drowned captain, the drowned captain, he sails where no light goes. The drowned captain, the drowned captain, the ocean claims what it owes. Between the storm and foam and bone, the ship will find you alone. The drowned captain, the drowned captain, you'll never make it home. I charted stars that don't exist in waters dark and cold. I've seen the edge of every map where legends all grow old. The compass spins, the wheel is locked, the anchor will not hold. I am the captain, I am the curse, I am the sea's own gold. The sea doesn't want your gold, it wants you to remember. Before the mast, before the map, when you were just an ember. The drowned captain, the drowned captain, he sails where no light goes. The drowned captain, the drowned captain, the ocean claims what it owes. Between the storm and foam and bone, the ship will find you alone. The drowned captain, the drowned captain, you'll never make it home. Oh, the water's wide and deep, I have debts to keep. All hands on deck. The drowned captain, he sails where no light goes. The drowned captain, the drowned captain, the ocean claims what it owes. Between the storm and foam and bone, the ship will find you alone. The drowned captain, the drowned captain, you'll never make it home.
The harbor holds its breath under a sheet of steel. My hands know every crack, my heart forgot to heal. A red lamp on the quay flickers through the rain. I count the broken wakes and taste the salt again. If I call your name, will the dark answer back? If I open the door, will the whole sea crack? I stood at the edge, I stood there too long. Now the night keeps my face and sings its old song. Salt under ice, salt under ice, I still feel you there. Salt under ice, salt under ice, cold and alive in me, still in me, still in me. The boats are tied in knots, the ropes are stiff with frost. Every mast leans low, like it knows what was lost. I watched your window dim from a shore made of stone. The wind took your last words and left me alone. If I call your name, will the dark answer back? If I open the door, will the whole sea crack? I stood at the edge, I stood there too long. Now the night keeps my face and sings its old song. Salt under ice, salt under ice, I still feel you there. Salt under ice, salt under ice, cold and alive in me, still in me, still in me. One piano light on the empty floor, one breath and another, then nothing more. I let it all drift, I let it all go, but the deep keeps a pulse beneath the snow. Salt under ice, salt under ice, I still feel you there. Salt under ice, salt under ice, cold and alive in me, still in me, still in me. The tide takes my name, soft as it came, and leaves me the same, and leaves me the same.
I walk the streets where no one sees. The fog, it hides my every sin. The gas lamps cast their amber light, but cannot show what's deep within. The cobblestones are wet with rain, and something darker than the mud. I am the shadow in the lane. The city drinks its fill of blood. The fog doesn't want your soul, it wants you to surrender. Before the knife, before the scream, when you were just an ember. The fog of Whitechapel, the fog of Whitechapel, it hides where no light goes. The fog of Whitechapel, the fog of Whitechapel, the city claims what it owes. Between the gas and stone and bone, the shadows walk alone. The fog of Whitechapel, the fog of Whitechapel, you'll never make it home. The constables, they search in vain for footprints in the London clay. But I am born of fog and rain, and I will never see the day. The women fear the night has teeth. The newspapers, they scream and cry. But I am just what London breathes beneath the gaslit sky. The fog doesn't want your soul, it wants you to surrender. Before the knife, before the scream, when you were just an ember. The fog of Whitechapel, the fog of Whitechapel, it hides where no light goes. The fog of Whitechapel, the fog of Whitechapel, the city claims what it owes. Between the gas and stone and bone, the shadows walk alone. The fog of Whitechapel, the fog of Whitechapel, you'll never make it home. Oh, the streets are dark and deep, and London never sleeps. Beware the fog. The fog of Whitechapel, the fog of Whitechapel, it hides where no light goes. The fog of Whitechapel, the fog of Whitechapel, the city claims what it owes. Between the gas and stone and bone, the shadows walk alone. The fog of Whitechapel, the fog of Whitechapel, you'll never make it home. They burned in here, the words that made the abbots cry. I learned the truth that heaven did. It's best to keep from you and I. The saints were lies, the prayers were chains. Faith was just a gilded cage. I found the God that truly reigned beneath the altar dark with age.
The church doesn't want your soul, it wants you to surrender. Before the chant, before the vow, and you were just an
truth is ours alone. catacombs below, where saints and sinners share the dark. We found the God they didn't know, the one who answers after dark.
The abbot thinks he serves the light, but we know what the shadows keep. We chant the words that end the night
and wake the ancient from its sleep.
The church doesn't want your soul, it wants you to surrender before the chant, before the vow, when you were just an ember. The heretics chant, the heretics chant.
It echoes through the stone.
The heretics chant, the heretics chant.
The truth is ours alone. Between the prayer and curse and bone, the candles burn alone.
The heretics chant, the heretics chant.
You'll never make it home. The old God waits.
The heretics chant, the heretics chant.
It echoes through the storm.
The heretics chant, the heretics chant.
The truth is ours alone. Between the prayer and curse and bone, the candles burn alone.
The heretics chant, the heretics chant.
You'll never make it home. The gears they turn, but no one's here. The boilers burn, but no one steers. I am the ghost inside the machine, the iron lullaby, the endless dream. The pistons pump with no command, the conveyor belts across the land. I am the rhythm in the steel, the only heart that the gears can feel. We do not sleep, we do not wake. We are the sound the foundries make. In oil and smoke and rust and steam, we are what wakes you from your dream. The iron lullaby, the iron lullaby. It sings through the factory floor. The iron lullaby, the iron lullaby. The machines will sing once more. Between the piston and the flame, the gears that have no name. The iron lullaby, the iron lullaby. You'll never be the same. The blueprints fade, but we remain. The architects have long been slain. I am the echo of their craft, the ghost that oils the shaft, the automatons walk the halls, their brass feet echo through the walls. I am the spark inside their eyes, the ghost that never dies. We do not sleep, we do not wake, we are the sound the foundries make. In oil and smoke and rust and steam, we are what wakes you from your dream. The iron lullaby, the iron lullaby, it sings through the factory floor. The iron lullaby, the iron lullaby, the machines will sing once more. Between the piston and the flame, the gears that have no name. The iron lullaby, the iron lullaby, you'll never be the same. Oh, the rhythm never ends, and we are the hands. The factory is awake. The iron lullaby, the iron lullaby, it sings through the factory floor. The iron lullaby, the iron lullaby, the machines will sing once more. Between the piston and the flame, the gears that have no name. The iron lullaby, the iron lullaby, you'll never be the same. I was the doctor once, you know, before the cure became the crime. I prescribed the pills that made them still, and now I serve my own design.
The patients left, but I remain. The treatments work too well, you see. I cured them of their minds and souls, and now they're all that's left of me.
The hospital doesn't want your pain.
It wants you to remember, before the pills, before the shock, when you were just an ember.
The last patient, the last patient,
The cure that never ends.
the last patient, the last patient.
We're all just broken friends.
Between the ward and pill and shock,
The doctor wears the patient's frock.
the last patient,
The last patient.
the treatment never stops.
I walk the halls at 3 a.m. when even ghosts have gone to sleep. The restraints hang empty on the walls, but I can hear the patients weep.
The lobotomy was mercy, they said, a kindness to the troubled mind.
But kindness wears a doctor's coat and leaves the patient far behind.
The hospital doesn't want your pain.
It wants you to remember,
Before the pills, before the shot,
when you were just an ember.
the last patient, the last patient,
The cure that never ends.
the last patient, the last patient.
We're all just broken friends. Between the ward and pill and shock, the doctor wears the patient.
take your medicine.
The doctor knows best.
The ward is empty, but the beds are full.
Next patient, please. The last patient, the last patient, the cure that never ends. The last patient, the last patient, we're all just broken friends. Between the ward and pill and shock, the doctor wears the patient's frock. The last patient, the last patient, the doctor will see you now.
I'll walk the ash where cities stood before the fire and the fall. The reactor hums beneath the hood of what we built and what we call. The world is glass beneath my boots. The sky is poison, green and gray. I am the root, I am the fruit of everything we threw away. The wasteland doesn't want your tears, it wants you to remember. Before the flash, before the blast, when you were just an ember. The last reactor, the last reactor, it glows where no light goes. The last reactor, the last reactor, the fallout claims what it owes. Between the ash and rust and bone, the wanderer walks alone. The last reactor, the last reactor, you'll never make it home. The shelters fail, the leaders lied. The warnings came too late to heed. I am the only thing that died and lived to see what we agreed. To build and burn and build again. The cycle ends where I now stand. The last of all, the last of men in this irradiated land. The wasteland doesn't Step right up and see the show that never ends and never began. The ringmaster has lost his name, but still conducts with trembling hands. The Ferris wheel turns upside down, the carousel rides into the dark. The fortune teller reads your fate in cards that all show question marks. The lights are on, but no one's home. The laughter echoes from the past. The cotton candy tastes like ash. The funhouse mirrors show the truth at last. Welcome to the last show, the last show, where the performers never age. Welcome to the last show, the last show. Step inside and turn the page. The tents are red, the sky is black. The audience never answers back. Welcome to the last show, the last show. There's no exit from this stage. I was the lion tamer once, before the lions learned to speak. Now they tell me when to jump and which illusions I should seek. The strong man weeps behind the tent. The bearded lady shaved her face. The contortionist unspooled herself and left without a single trace. The lights are on, but no one's home. The laughter echoes from the past. The cotton candy tastes like ash. The funhouse mirrors show the truth at last. Welcome to the last show, the last show, where the performers never age. Welcome to the last show, the last show. Step inside and turn the page. The tents are red, the sky is black. The audience never answers back. Welcome to the last show, the last show. There's no exit from this stage. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you've always been here. You just forgot. The show doesn't end when you leave. You leave when the show ends. And the show never ends. Welcome to the last show, the last show, where the performers are the same. Welcome to the last show, the last show. You'll forget your real name. The tents are red, the sky is black. The audience is coming back. Welcome to the last show, the last show. Enjoy the last show. Enjoy the last show. The platform stretches ever on. The tracks they lead to somewhere new. The train arrived before the dawn, and I am all that's left of you. The conductor wears a face of rust, The tickets cost more than your gold. We board because we think we must, and leave behind the stories told. The station doesn't want your soul, it wants you to surrender. Before the track, before the black, when you were just an ember.
The last station, the last station.
It waits when no light goes.
The last station, the last station.
The railway claims what it owes, between the steam and steel and bone. The traveler walks alone.
The last station, the last station.
You'll never make it home. The windows show a world outside that doesn't match the world within. We are the ones who chose to ride. We are the ones who couldn't win. The engine burns with something old. The coal is made of memories. I am the passenger of cold. I am the sum of all your pleas. The station doesn't want your soul, it wants you to surrender. Before the track, before the black, when you were just an ember.
The last station, the last station.
It waits where no light goes.
The last station, the last station.
The railway claims what it owes, between the steam and steel and bone. The traveler walks alone.
The last station, the last station.
You'll never make it home. Oh, the whistle is so loud, and I am the last crowd. Don't board the train. The last station. The last station.
The last station, the last station.
It waits where no light goes.
The last station, the last station.
The railway claims what it owes, between the steam and steel and bone. The traveler walks alone.
The last station, the last station.
You'll never make it home.
It all began 300 years before my father drew his breath. The masks are stained with ancient tears. The dance is older than our death. I wear a face I didn't choose. I move to music no one hears. I am the phantom of the noose. I am the sum of all your masquerade doesn't want your soul, it wants you to surrender. Before the mask, before the task, when you were just an ember. The masquerade of shadows, the masquerade of shadows. It dances where no light goes. The masquerade of shadows, the masquerade of shadows. The beauty claims
giants are frozen in their graves. I am the king without a crown. I am the mask upon your face. The waltz continues ever on. The orchestral will never rest. I was the dusk, I am the dawn. I am the beauty at its best. The masquerade doesn't want your soul, it wants you to surrender. Before the mask, before the task, when you were just an ember.
The masquerade of shadows, the masquerade of shadows.
It dances where no light goes.
The masquerade of shadows.
The beauty claims what it owes. Between the mask and song and bone, the phantom walks alone.
The masquerade of shadows, the masquerade of shadows.
You'll never make it home. Oh, the music is so sweet. And I am the heartbeat. Don't remove the mask.
The masquerade of shadows, the masquerade of shadows.
It dances where no light goes.
The masquerade of shadows.
The beauty claims what it owes. Between the mask and song and bone, the phantom walks alone.
The masquerade of shadows, the masquerade of shadows.
You'll never make it home. The city burns in electric blue. The towers scrape a poison sky. I am the last of those who knew the world before the systems died. Screens, they watch us everywhere. The cameras never blink or sleep. I am the ghost inside their prayer. I am the promise that they keep. The neon doesn't want your soul, it wants you to surrender. Before the wire, before the fire, when you were just an ember. The neon requiem, the neon requiem. It glows where no light goes. The neon requiem, the neon requiem. The city claims what it owes. Between the wire and steel and bone, the warrior walks alone. wants your soul, it wants you to surrender. Before the wire, before the fire, when you were just an ember. The neon requiem, the neon requiem, it glows where no light goes. The neon requiem, the neon requiem, the city claims what it owes. Between the wire and steel and bone, the warrior walks alone. The neon requiem, the neon requiem, you'll never make it home. Oh, the silence is so loud, and I am the last sound. Don't check in. The neon requiem, the neon requiem, it glows where no light goes. The neon requiem, the neon requiem, the city claims what it owes. Between the wire and steel and bone, the warrior walks alone. The neon requiem, the neon requiem, you'll never make it They built their churches on our hills and claimed the sky was theirs alone. But we still dance on moonless nights where roots have cracked the sacred stone. The oaks were here before the words, before the first fire learned to burn. They do not care for prayers or praise, they only wait for our return.
The forest doesn't want your soul, it wants you to remember. Before the bells, before the books, when you were just an ember. The old gods, they never went away. The old gods, they're waiting in the grave. Between the root and branch
The forest is full.
Come home. The old gods, they never went away. The old gods, they're waiting in the grave. Between the root and branch and bone, they've made this forest their own. The old gods, come home. I wore the crown they gave to me. The gold was heavy on my head. I married him, the charming prince, and now I wish that I were dead. The castle walls are crumbling down. The thorns have grown inside my skin. I got my wish, my happy end, but endings are where art begins. The story doesn't want your joy, it wants you to remember. Before the kiss, before the crown, when you were just an ember. The rotting crown, it turns from gold to rust. The rotting crown, the fairy tale turns to dust. Between the thorn and stone and bone, the princess sits alone. The rotting crown, happy endings turn to stone. The mirror cracked 1,000 ways. Each shard shows a different lie. I asked for love, I asked for power, but no one warned me things could die. The prince still sleeps in our bed, but sleep is all he ever does. I rule a kingdom made of rot, and I am rotting just because. The story doesn't want your joy, it wants you to remember. Before the kiss, before the crown, when you were just an ember. The rotting crown, it turns from gold to rust. The rotting crown, the fairy tale turns to dust. Between the thorn and stone and bone, the princess sits alone. The rotting crown, happy endings turn to stone. Once upon a time, there was a princess who got everything she wanted. She never asked what it would cost. The rotting crown, it turns from gold to rust. The rotting crown, the fairy tale turns to dust. Between the thorn and stone and bone, turn to mold. I used to run these painted hills when I was young and not so old. The Ferris wheel, it turns no more. Its seats are full of rain and rust. I hear the children from before, their laughter turned to ghostly dust. The park doesn't want your joy, it wants you to remember before the rust, before the rot, when you were just an ember. The rusting Ferris wheel, the rusting Ferris wheel, it turns where no light goes. The rusting Ferris wheel, the rusting Ferris wheel, the carnival claims what it owes. Between the rust and weed and bone, the laughter sleeps alone. The rusting Ferris wheel, the rusting Ferris wheel, you'll never make it home. The funhouse mirrors, cracked and gray, reflect a face I don't recall. The ticket booth has blown away, the painted clown stares at the wall. I bought a ticket long ago to ride forever in the sun, but now I wander to and fro and wonder what I've become. The park doesn't want your joy, it wants you to remember before the rust, before the rot, when you were just an ember. The rusting Ferris wheel, the rusting Ferris wheel, it turns where no light goes. The rusting Ferris wheel, the rusting Ferris wheel, the carnival claims what it owes. Between the rust and weed and bone, the laughter sleeps alone. The rusting Ferris wheel, the rusting Ferris wheel, you'll never make it home. Step right up, step right up. It never ends. Last call. The rusting Ferris wheel, the rusting Ferris wheel, it turns where no light goes. The rusting Ferris wheel, the rusting Ferris wheel, the carnival claims what it owes. Between the rust and weed and bone, the laughter sleeps alone. The rusting Ferris wheel, the rusting Ferris wheel, you'll never make it home.
The walls are cracked, the gates are weak, the enemy is at the door. The king is dead, the crown is bleak, and I am all that's left of war. The banners burn, the stones are black, the moat is filled with those who fell. There is no road to turning back, and we have no more tales to tell. The siege doesn't want your surrender, it wants you to remember before the fall, before the wall, when you were just an ember.
The siege of Blackstone, the siege of Blackstone.
It falls when no light goes.
The siege of Blackstone, the siege of Blackstone.
The enemy claims what it owes. Between the ash and sword and bow, towers scrape the battlements. We fight with teeth and blood and bones, and die with every moment spent. The children cry, the women weep, the men have turned to something cold. We sow the ground we cannot reap, and pay the price in stories told. The siege doesn't want your surrender, it wants you to remember before the fall, before the wall, when you were just an ember.
The siege of Blackstone, the siege of Blackstone.
It falls where no light goes.
The siege of Blackstone, the siege of Blackstone.
The enemy claims what it owes. Between the ash and sword and bone, the defender walks alone.
The siege of Blackstone, the siege of Blackstone.
You'll never make it home. Oh, the castle is so and we are the last crowd. Don't look down.
The siege of Blackstone, the siege of Blackstone.
It falls where no light
The
goes.
siege of Blackstone, the siege of Blackstone.
The enemy claims what it owes. Between the ash and sword and bone, the defender walks alone.
The siege of Blackstone, the siege of Blackstone.
You'll never make it home. The city sleeps beneath the tide, where light has never found its way. The throne is waiting there inside, for one who never went astray. The coral grows on marble halls, the fish swim through the palace gates. I am the king who never falls. I am the one the ocean waits. The depths don't want your surrender, they want you to remember before the flood, before the blood, when you were just an ember.
The sunken throne, the sunken throne.
It waits where no light goes.
The sunken throne, the sunken throne.
The ocean claims what it owes.
Between the coral and the bone,
The drowned king walks alone.
the sunken throne, the sunken throne.
You'll never make it home. The temples stand in silent rows. The statues watch with eyes of pearl. We were the ones the world once chose. Now we are shadows in a swirl. The current moves moves through empty streets. The kelp it wraps around the crown. I am the heartbeat that still beats. I am the king who cannot drown. The depths don't want your surrender. They want you to remember before the flood, before the blood, when you were just an ember. The sunken throne, it waits where no light goes. The sunken throne, the sunken throne. The ocean claims what it owns between the coral and the bone. The drowned king walks alone. The sunken throne, the sunken throne. You'll never make it home. Oh, the silence is so and I am the heartbeat. Don't look up.
The sunken throne, the sunken throne.
It waits where no light
The
goes.
sunken throne, the sunken throne.
The ocean claims what it owns between the coral and the bone. The drowned king walks alone. The sunken throne, the sunken throne. You'll never make it home.
At the void tonight, and something looked back down. The stars weren't stars at all. They were eyes without a sound. They've watched since before the light, since before the first cell grew. They do not want our worship, they only want us to know the truth. The universe doesn't care we're here, it wants us to remember. Before the atoms, before the void, when we were just an ember. The void stares back, the void stares back. It always has, it always will. The void stares back, the void stares back. From beyond the final hill, between the dark and cold and old, the universe has no soul. The void stares back, the void stares back. And we are not alone. I sent a signal to the deep, a prayer in radio waves. The answer came in silence, and silence is what saves. The great old ones don't sleep, they simply wait and dream. And in their dreams we're born and die, and nothing's what it seems. The universe doesn't care. you remember? Before the atoms, before the void, when we were just an ember. The void stares back, the void stares back. It always has, it always will. The void stares back, the void stares back. From beyond the final hill, between the dark and cold and old, the universe has no soul. The void stares back, the void stares back. And we are not alone. We looked for gods, we found something older. It knows we're looking, and it's been waiting. Look away. The void stares back, the void stares back. It always has, it always will. The void stares back, the void stares back. Don't look lace on my hands, cold glass in my teeth. I kept every vow like a blade at my sleeve. Hear the gates shake, hear them crack. They made me a shadow, now I take it back. Bow down, my crown of ash. Bow down, I don't break fast. They said stay small. I turn to stone, now kneel. Now kneel, I rise alone. Banners burn slow on a field of red dust. Every whispered curse only fed my bloodlust. I wore your fear like a second skin. Now the whole dark house lets the king step in. Hear the gates shake, hear them crack. They made me a shadow, now I take it back. Bow down, my crown of ash. Bow down, I don't break fast. They said stay small. I turn to stone, now kneel. Now kneel, I rise alone. Suffer the silence, watch it bloom. A blackened rose in the ruined room. Call my name if you dare. I was born in the cold, and the cold stayed Bow down, my crown of ash. Bow down, I don't break fast. They said stay small. I turn to stone, now kneel. Now kneel, I rise alone. Ash on the altar, steel in the sky. I don't need mercy to stay alive.
I came here chasing something pure, the white that doesn't know my name. They warn me that the ice takes all and leaves you with an empty frame.
The compass spins and tells me lies. The sun forgets to rise or set. I've walked for days in circles now, and haven't broken a sweat yet.
The silence here is not the same as silence in the world above.
This silence has a weight to it. This silence has something
my heartbeat in the snow, the only sound I'll ever know. White silence, white silence, the white that swallows men.
I found a cabin made of stone, 100 years of frozen dust. I sat inside and burned my maps, because the ice had earned my trust.
The frost is on the inside now. It climbs the walls like something alive. I used to fear the things out there, but now I fear what I survived.
The silence here is not the same as silence in the world above.
This silence has a weight to it.
This silence has something to prove. White silence, white silence,
The kind that doesn't end.
white silence, white silence.
The cold that was my friend. I hear my heartbeat in the snow, the only sound I'll ever know.
White silence, white silence.
The white that swallows men. There is no monster in the ice.
There is no ghost that walks the snow.
There is only the white silence.
And the white silence.
And the white silence is worse.
White silence, white silence.
The kind that doesn't end.
White silence, white silence.
The cold that was my friend. I hear my heartbeat slowing down, the only sound in all this
White
white.
silence, white silence.
The silence wins tonight. The silence wins tonight.